What's up, everybody? My name is Kyle Stevenson. I want to take a minute and talk about the Title IX case with the University of Pennsylvania Athletics, but more specifically the swim team, the women's swim team. So a biological male competed as a transgender athlete in female swimming. This led to obvious physical advantages, and the U.S. Department of Education actually ruled that it was in violation of Title IX. So Penn had to publicly admit to violating Title IX, but they also have to commit to following Title IX from here on out publicly. A couple other things they had to do with this case because it went federal. Um, Penn had to restore the achievements of the female athletes who lost to this biological male, and it erased certain swimming records that were set by this male. Um, my take on this is I think it's a big case, and I think it gets a lot of attention for certain reasons. And I think it just shows how Title IX is set in place for equality for all student athletes within the university to be able to compete in a fair ground. So, on one hand, I think the government is saying women's opportunities were unfairly taken away, and protecting those opportunities is exactly what Title IX is supposed to do, and exactly what it's doing here. Um, I do think it creates a lot of controversy whether some people have different outlooks than others, but ultimately it sets the ground for an even playing field, which is what Title IX is for. So I think it's doing its job, and I think it was ruled right in the federal court um, because Title IX, the whole point of it is to raise awareness for inclusion and fairness, and when that's violated, I think things have to be done about that. So I do think it was good that Penn had to erase certain records or times set by this athlete because I don't think it's good for women swimming or any college sport on that matter. So I think it's definitely one of those touchy things, but ultimately it comes down to the rule did its job, and I think it's very effective.